Jesse, we have to cook.
Yeah, science, Mr. White!
This is the formula.
What if your favorite games weren't created by people, but were instead created by a retarded AI made by a retarded billionaire man-child? Are the original games so good that ruining them just isn't possible? Or would AI somehow find a way to make them like 1,000 times worse? So today I'm using Grok to recreate horrible versions of these games to see whether I could actually ruin them or whether they'd be still entertaining to play. Starting with Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so my idea on how to ruin Five Nights at Freddy's is to basically take Five Nights at Freddy's and turn it into Five Nights at Epstein's. So I'm telling the AI here to replace Freddy Fazbear with Jeffrey Epstein and to replace Foxy with Donald Trump. Get it? Because he's orange. I'm also telling Grok to replace the pizzeria with Jeffrey Epstein's island and make the animatronics wander around the island compound at night, and if they get to your door, they will jump scare you. Yeah, just like real FNAF. But here's the twist. I told it to add a music box in the ball pit area cam, so there's gonna be a ball pit. There's gonna be kids in the ball pit, because Jeffrey Epstein likes kids, of course. And if you don't wind up the music box in the ball pit, the kids will escape the island. And that's literally the worst thing that can happen to Epstein. So I made it so, if you run out of the music box, just like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Jeffrey Epstein is gonna get really mad and basically kill you. Yeah, this is pretty much it what I'm telling the AI. I'm leaving a few details empty, so the AI can choose the other details on its own. And now I'm gonna press go, and hopefully it can successfully ruin Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so we got Five Nights at Epstein's here. So I'm gonna begin the nightmare and try to beat the game. So I'm gonna look at the camera. Okay, oh, okay. Is that Bill Clinton? Why did it add Bill Clinton to the game? Oh, I get it. It's like when Donald Trump was blocking Baba on the island. Bro, Grok is so funny. Okay, what? Is that Epstein? Okay, so he's on the stage now, and Clinton is in the dining room. So, is there someone at my doors? I don't think so. I actually have no way of knowing, so I guess I'm gonna have to guess. Literally, there were two buttons for the left and the right door camera. Bruh, I must have been blind or something. Oh, I get it now. So, if someone appears at the left hall, I have to close my left door. And if someone appears at the right door, I have to close my right door. Okay, Epstein is at the freaking left hall, so I need to close it off. How do I know if he's away? Okay, he's still there, so I'm just gonna close it off. But I know you all want to see a jump scare, so here you go. Oh, is it the music? Bro, okay. So Clinton sneaked in from the left. Since the game was obviously quite hard for me, I proceeded to do the most logical thing of all time. So I'm gonna increase the activity level all the way to 2 and begin the nightmare again. Bruh. Okay, keep the door closed. Bro, Epstein, go away. I'm not a kid. I'm not a minor, so go away, Epstein. Okay? Oh, bro, he's still there. Didn't you hear me? I'm not a minor. He's not leaving. Bro, so he left, but there's Bill Clinton instead. I think I can actually win this time. Still no one there. I've got 80% power, and I don't think anyone actually will appear at the doors. Yeah, we're winning this time. Well, that's what I thought. But then? Bro, Bill Clinton is here. Okay, so he left. Bro, he wasn't there anymore, and he still jump scared me. Yeah, he was on the right. He didn't even go to the left and kill me from there? Maybe this game is unplayable. Bro, am I gonna run out of power? Maybe I am? Yeah. Okay, no, bro. I let go for 1 second. I had to look at the camera. Maxwell? Bro, who is Maxwell? Okay, so that animatronic is supposed to be Ghislaine Maxwell. Basically, it says this woman was on the Epstein Island as well, so that makes sense. So the two other animatronics were Bill Clinton and Ghislaine Maxwell. But I deliberately told Grok to replace Foxy with Trump, and Trump was nowhere to be seen for some reason. Bro, I just realized that I never actually saw Trump on the cameras, even though he keeps jump scaring me. So is Trump like Golden Freddy in this game? Yeah, that could have been. Trump really likes his gold. But anyway, this actually made the game unplayable, so we are moving on to ruining the next game. And so after ruining Five Nights at Freddy's, it was now time to move on to ruin Fortnite. Okay, so my idea on how to ruin Fortnite is as follows. So, create a fake Fortnite game parody where instead of Jonesy, the main character you play as is Kim Jong-un, the master of Goon.
Kim Jong-un is a master of goon. Me and P. Diddy had a sneaky link.
And instead of using ARs or shotguns, your primary weapon is a limited nuclear strike system that targets enemy bases. I also thought it to make it difficult, so you can't just nuke all the players like that and instantly get the victory royale, and some other ways to make it more difficult. Also, I told it to add a special Goon button that if pressed heals you slightly and gives you a small speed boost, but it can only be used 2 times per minute. If used excessively, it triggers a short Goon fatigue that lowers accuracy and briefly disables your minimap. So yeah, this is all I'm telling you about. There's way more features in this prompt, and let's not yap anymore and actually generate the game. Let's see how well Grok can ruin Fortnite.
Kim Jong-un, master of Goon.
Kim Jong-un, master of Goon Royale, okay. Press space to deploy the regime. So let's press space and deploy the regime. Boom. Okay. Bro, sanctions crashed the regime. Bro, I didn't even get a chance to play the game. So as usual, the first version of the game was completely shit and didn't work at all. But despite those issues, I tried again, and this time it actually kinda worked. But it was still pretty shit. Bro, it's so small, I need to zoom in. It's so small for some reason. So, bruh, actually this is not that easy. So my supreme influence is about half. So let's drop a nuke right here, maybe? What just happened? Yeah, so I've got 3 nukes. So let's drop another here. How do you play this game? Oh, we need to charge the nuke for 5 seconds. Yeah, I forgot about that. So let's place a nuke here, I guess, and charge it for 5 seconds. And boom, yeah, bro, but they killed me. Yeah, so technically it worked, but bro, just look at the game. It looks like complete dog water, to be honest. So because of this, I bullied the AI into making a game that actually kind of resembles Fortnite. And it's way more playable than this. Dude, okay, it's called Goonnite, and I play as Kim Jong-un, the master of Goon. Okay, so is Kim Jong-un like the grand masturbator? Let's check out the item shop. Okay, it says all skin are 100 G-Bucks. It's not V-Bucks, it's G-Bucks. Does the G stand for what I think? It stands for... Yeah, I think it's not V-Bucks, but it's Goonbucks. Whatever. These are some of the skins we can buy. And right now we have 2,500 V-Bucks. I mean, Goonbucks. Let's try to buy this skin. Bruh, I already have this skin, so let's try to buy this one. This one looks pretty nice. So it should be in my locker, but it's not. So let's try to refresh the game. Ooh, and now I've got 0 V-Bucks for some reason. Let's actually play the game and try to get some V-Bucks and then try to buy some skins. Okay. What just happened? I didn't even get a chance to move, so I need to play, and as soon as the match starts I need to go away, because they would just kill me instantly. Bro, okay, go. Okay, so I think I might just go here around in circles, so they don't kill me. Okay, and there's a goon button. What does the goon button do? Yeah, I think it gives me like the nuke or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna nuke them. Yeah, and it decreased a little bit of their health. So now what? Can I nuke them again? Nah, I can't. Maybe I need a goon to make a new nuke. Yeah, let's do that. So I clicked the goon button and now I should have a new nuke. Yeah. I just need to click goon and then nuke to gradually kill them, you know? So after getting the victory royale and receiving 1000 G-Bucks for it, I decided to try and buy that golden skin. So let's buy this skin. This skin is pretty nice. I am clicking on it. I can't buy the skin. Yeah, so even though I had the V-Bucks, I couldn't buy the skin for some reason. Anyway. Can I do anything else in this game? Oh, there's settings. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, I think we successfully ruined Fortnite. And actually, this is playable. Yeah, the gameplay could be improved actually, but another game ruined successfully. So after ruining yet another game, it was time to go ruin Subway Surfers. And I honestly think this one was the best this video so far. Okay, so how am I gonna ruin Subway Surfers, you ask? Yeah, so first off, I'm gonna take the cop and replace him with P. Diddy. And what is P. Diddy going to do in this game instead of chasing me? Yeah, well, he is gonna chase me, but with a bottle of baby oil. And what does he want to do with the baby oil to me? He wants to oil me up, of course, and then you can imagine the rest. And I'm also telling Grok to add power-ups like baby oil that I can pick up and pour out behind myself, so P. Diddy slips on the baby oil that I can pick up, and that should theoretically slow him down for a couple of seconds. And I'm also telling the AI to think of some other power-ups on its own. And also, I'm gonna add an ending to the game. The real Subway Surfers doesn't have an ending, but we need to fix that, I think. Every game needs to have an ending. So I added a little ending. Basically, if you manage to run to the end without P. Diddy catching you, Diddy gets thrown into jail, specifically Fort Dix, because that's the prison P. Diddy is in for some reason. So this is what I'm telling Grok. So hopefully Grok can deliver. Is this supposed to be Diddy Surfers? Yeah, let's try to start the game. Okay, bro, why am I so fast? Okay, I'm not actually that fast. Bro, the controls are inverted. I wanted to go left and it went right. So let's try again. Okay, and I'm gonna press actually to go right and now to go left. You know, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, is that P. Diddy, bro? Bro, that's P. Diddy, you know? Look at his bottle of baby oil. Bro, I've got some power-ups. Oh, okay, I've got a soap, so like, is that like dropping the soap in prison? I think so, yeah. Yeah, but how do I use, bro, how do I use the power up actually? Bro, am I gonna win? Yeah, I think I'm reaching the end actually of the game, so I'm interested to see what happens if I actually...
Oh my god, bro.
Win. But I didn't win, I looked away for 1 second and I crashed. So P. Diddy caught me, and P. Diddy says, "You thought this was Subway Surfers? Nah, this is Slipway Surfers." Bruh, what is P. Diddy gonna slip in my way in the back, you know? You know what I mean? So P. Diddy caught me and gave me 4 options to choose from. And I'm guessing if I choose the correct one, he will let me go or something. Drop banana? Wait, wrong game. What? Use soap, offer a decoy bottle, or take the L. Nah, I'm definitely not gonna take the L. I'm gonna use the soap. Maybe P. Diddy will bend over for the soap if I drop it, I don't know, let's see. Okay, so do not use the soap. Also, why the hell does it use Comic Sans as the font? But I guess that's kind of the Diddy theme actually. I really like this game again. Actually, this game is kind of impressive. It's not too shabby. But why aren't there any obstacles actually? Yeah, this is easy. I can just chill. Yeah, the obstacles didn't load for some reason, so I can just chill. The game isn't working, so let's just wait to see what happens when I reach the end, guys. I can actually jump in the game too? I didn't know that I can jump. Whatever. Yeah, so I almost reached the end, and what is gonna happen? Nothing. So I think the game is broken. We need to actually restart it completely. Okay, it's the same as it was before. So let's just pick up these power-ups and let's see if now we can reach the end and actually win the game. Bruh, there was an invisible wall and I didn't see where I was going, so I was bound to crash into something, right? P. Diddy says, "I'm 1 lane away from turning you into a slip and slide highlight reel." Oh, luckily he isn't there. Bro, what does this even mean? Like what the fuck does P. Diddy mean by slip and slide highlight reel? Yeah, I think he just wants to slip inside my reel in the rear. Okay, so I've got some options here. So I can use the lane juke. What the hell is a lane juke? Or I can do a towel parry. Bro, what are these things supposed to mean actually? I have no idea what to imagine when I say towel parry or lane juke. Yeah, but then we can call the cops. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good. Or we can roast him. Yeah, let's call the cops. I think this will be the best option. So I'm gonna call the cops. And he oiled me up again. Bro, is there actually a way to win? Maybe I needed to roast him. But I managed to run 506 meters. So let's run again. And hopefully this time we don't crash into an obstacle behind the invisible wall. Bro, yes, I did it. I did it. Nice. Bro, okay, so am I gonna win the game? Okay, so I'm almost at the end again. And P. Diddy didn't get arrested. Oh, actually he did. So you made it. What? I can't read this. Sent to Fort Dix. Fort Dix is the prison that P. Diddy went to. Yeah, something tells me P. Diddy really liked the name of the prison he went to. Fort Dix. Oh, so the yellow round things were coins. So I've got 21 coins. So I hope now, but I actually want to get caught and oiled up by P. Diddy. Yeah, not like that, but you know, in GTA 5 of course. So I'm gonna deliberately run into this barrier. P. Diddy says, last chance. Kid? What do you mean, kid? What the hell do you mean by last chance, kid? What the hell? Yeah, what? Yeah, but it makes sense, you know, it is P. Diddy after all. Soap, guaranteed. Towel is also guaranteed. Call security? Yeah, I don't think that works anymore. What the hell is YOLO? Does YOLO mean I just submit to P. Diddy and allow him to do whatever he wants with me? Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do that. Especially if it doesn't say guaranteed like these two options do. Yeah, but actually when I used soap the previous time, it didn't work, so I'm gonna use the towel. If it says guaranteed, it should work, right? Bruh, oiled up. Let's try this again, bro. Does any option actually make me win? So yeah, P. Diddy says, you run into a barrier. That's my favorite genre. Bro, so is this a reference to when on a certain site people get stuck in a washing machine? Yeah, that's, he means like, that's his favorite genre of, you know what videos. Yeah, I think that's enough Diddy Surfers for today. Anyway, did we ruin Subway Surfers? Hell yeah! And is it actually playable? Hell yeah as well! I would totally play this. Genuinely. Anyway, let's move on to ruining the next game, which is GTA. Alright, so how I'm gonna ruin GTA is I'm gonna take GTA and call it GTB. And it will no longer stand for Grand Theft Auto, but it will stand for Grand Theft Bike. And basically the main premise of this game will be to go on a mission with Ryder and Big Smoke, and the person who steals the most bikes in an hour wins. Also, I chose GTA San Andreas specifically for this, for no particular reason, okay? GTA San Andreas is just my favorite game, that's it. Doesn't have to do anything that the main point of the game will be stealing bikes, okay? So, this is basically how I'm gonna ruin GTA. Again, San Andreas for no particular reason, and yeah. Shit, here we go again. Alright, does it work? Let's start the mission. Okay, go, steal those bikes, CJ. So, I think this is supposed to be like where I'm supposed to drop the bikes off, and I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Bruh, Ryder stole a bike already, so I need to be fast. So, is this a bike? Nah, I don't think that's a bike. Yeah, but this looks like a bike, no? Yeah. Bike stolen. Right to the grocery. Okay. Okay, so it's the police. So the police were just spawn camping me. It was almost like they knew that I'm gonna steal bikes, so they just waited for the perfect opportunity to arrest me, basically. So looks like Ryder managed to steal one bike, and Big Smoke and me both managed to steal 0 bikes. Well, I guess because Big Smoke is fat, but I just got arrested because I'm new to the game. So let's play again. Go. Okay, I dropped it off. Bro, why does it say 0 bikes? Do I need to press E or something? Yeah, I need to press E. Bro, this game is actually kinda good too. And, bro, why the hell is CJ white? Isn't CJ supposed to be black? Grok is racist. Well, actually, Grok isn't racist. It thinks that I'm racist. So it made CJ white for some reason, I don't know. Ooh, I got 1 respect. I wonder why. I wonder from which community. Okay, I need mission passed, okay. So, looks like I won. Can we do anything else in the game? Can we just do like a free roam? I don't think so, yeah. So, literally, it's just the mission. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually make it a bit more interesting. Alright, so I told it to slightly improve the game. So let's start by testing the free roam, shall we? Welcome to Welcome to Los Santos, CJ. Alright, so what can we do here? I don't know. I think this is supposed to be Big Smoke or Ryder, this green cube. So I'm gonna interact with it. So it's Ryder. And he says, CJ, you here to work or waste oxygen? And I can either say, just chillin' or give me a job. Give me a job? No. Okay, what happens if I click give me a job? Will a mission start or something? He just gave me 1 respect. So what happens if I click on the other thing? Okay, I still get 1 respect. Yeah, this is kind of boring.
Yeah, it definitely was. But did we ruin GTA San Andreas? Yeah, we kinda did. And is it actually playable? No, not really. Anyway, let's move on to ruining the last game, which is Minecraft.
Alright, so I'm gonna ruin Minecraft by turning it into Breaking Craft. Now, you might be thinking, what the hell is a Breaking Craft? Well, I took Breaking Bad the show and Minecraft. Yeah, I couldn't really think of a better idea, sorry guys.
But now I could. How about calling it Meth Craft?
But essentially, in this game, you are a science teacher from Minecraft, and you make suspicious blue diamonds in your basement with your friend Jesse, and the goal of the game is to produce as much of these blue diamonds as possible and sell it all to fellow villagers. Like in Minecraft, obviously.
Yeah, don't worry guys, just in Minecraft. And it's just diamonds, definitely not something else.
Okay, let's see what it cooked up. So, you are Professor Heisenblock. Heisenblock. Okay. With your ex-student Jesse, you cook suspicious blue diamonds in an RV lab. Goal: more emeralds than every villager in the biome. Okay, I am the one who blocks. Okay, desert village app. Yo, Mr. Heisenblock, what's the move today, yo? I think we need to mine some blue ore. So, right now, I'm in the blue ore cave, I think. So I'm gonna mine this. And Jesse says, careful with the TNT, yo. Okay, so I'm gonna mine all these blocks. Dude, this is pretty easy. Okay, I mined it all. So, I guess I'm gonna go to the RV lab and actually craft the diamonds. Yeah, let's go there. Craft suspicious blue diamonds. Recipe: 4 blue ore, 3 glow powder, 2 pseudo dust, 1 lab coal, and equals 1 blue diamond. Yeah, so I'm gonna cook a batch, and yeah, I got 2 diamonds. Yeah, so now I need to sell them in the alley, and I'm gonna send them to Bob. Nah, actually to Ted, because he pays the most, I think. Ted looks sus. What you got there, teacher? Just some high-grade blue diamonds. Totally legit mining operation. Yeah, right. Science project for my students. Want one for 15% off? Well, hell no. We are selling at full price only. Say my name. Whatever, I'm gonna say my name. Hands you 81 emeralds. Yeah, bitch, we rich, yo. Actually, this is kind of boring. Like, that's not visual representation of Minecraft. It's just like a story game. This game is just buttons, it's boring.
So I made a new and improved version.
Damn, this game is looking like absolute shit, to be honest. And even the controls are wonky. I'm pressing W right now, and for some reason he's going sideways. So does that mean A goes forwards? No, A goes backwards, so I need to press D to go for... No, what the hell? I actually need to press S to go forwards. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, what the hell are these blocks? So it says that the goal is to mine all colors in the west cave. So is this supposed to be the cave? I mean, it's not really a cave, it's just all these blocks in the air on this road here. So, not really a cave, but I guess it's meant to be a cave or whatever. So I'm gonna mine all the colors. How do you mine? Yeah, left click to mine, okay. So I'm just gonna mine all these colors, and my goal is to make $1,000 in this game, and then we can call it quits. Bro, these controls are so wonky. Like, you have to guess which buttons goes in what direction. It's so random. Like, bruh, last block. Okay, so I need to get closer somehow. Okay, so this was the last block, and now I need to go in the RV to craft the diamonds. Bro, look at the RV, like, I guess AI at least tried to remake an RV. Bro, actually it's not that bad, you know? Like, the wheels are sideways, but whatever. Let's craft the diamonds. Ready to cook in the white RV, yo? Yeah, I'm ready. So, I need to place some blue ore. How do you do it? I just press cook batch and it cooks, okay. Perfect suspicious blue diamonds, Jesse says. Yeah, science! Let's just press this as much as possible. And now Jesse says, we don't have enough ingredients. Yeah, that makes sense. So we used all our resources, and now let's try to sell the product.
So it says sell in Los Pollos Alley. So I guess this is meant to be Los Pollos Hermanos, but it says to sell it in the alley. So I think we need to go behind Los Pollos Hermanos. Okay, bro, can you sell it there? Bro, I don't think you can sell it there, but actually there's a little pad here, so I think this is supposed to be the Los Pollos Alley. So let's click here. Okay, bar says, you got the blue diamonds? Yeah, I got them. Do you want 1 or 2? I'm gonna sell 2 because I get way more emeralds for it. And now I'm gonna wait for a new customer again, I guess. Bro, okay. You got blue diamonds? Yeah, I'm gonna sell 2. I'm just gonna sell them all, and hopefully I can make 1,000 bucks. You got blue diamonds? Yeah, I got blue diamonds. Why do you keep asking that? Bruh, why do all the buyers have the same line? Bruh, this is boring. So I'm just gonna sell these diamonds. I've got one diamond left, so I'm just gonna sell it. Bro, what if I sell 2 if I only have 1? Yeah, it doesn't work, okay. I'm just gonna sell the 1. Yeah, and I sold all my diamonds. Yeah, and I've actually got $1,200. So to answer the questions, did we ruin Minecraft? I guess we did. And is it playable? Hell no. So yeah, subscribe,